Check, 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 check. Hi, my name's Jonny, and today we are checking out the Cobia Prime V2 from Alpher Instruments. Alpher Instruments are a two-man team from North Yorkshire making custom guitars and basses. I was first introduced to them years ago when I saw the guitarist from Marmozets had this incredible looking guitar, and I was like, what is that? Looked it up, and yeah, it was this little brand called Alpher, and I've been following them ever since and just seeing them grow and flourish and, almost become more bass focused nowadays as well, which of course is the best thing in the world. So excited to be checking one out today. Well, now that I've played one, I think I can consider myself an Alpher male. Now, let me just say, I haven't bought this bass, so Alpher have very kindly sent this on me. Me English good. Alpher have very kindly let me borrow this bass to review, but they haven't paid me or anything to say anything nice, so all of the opinions in this video in fact, my own. But thank you to Alpher for sending me the bass. Now let's slag it off. No. One of the first things you might notice is the grain on that wood. It is a two-piece black limber body with an oiled finish, which really brings out that beautiful grain in there. If you go and check them out on Instagram or over on their website, you can see the insane woods that they use for their guitars. It's incredible. Then we move on to the Wenge neck, which has been oiled and waxed, and goodness, it's a slim medium C neck and just 20.5 millimeters up at the Graph Tech nut. We've got a beautiful ebony fingerboard, and along the side, and along the side of the neck, we have Luminlay. We've got Luminlay side dots, which I didn't know I needed until now. Super handy for playing on a dark stage. I actually headbanged so much when playing at a gig the other day, my glasses decided to leave my body. Glow-in-the-dark dot inlays on this bass would have been super handy for me to actually be able to tell where I was. We've got the unique but classic looking Alpher headstock, and with these angled, lightweight hip shot tuners at the top as well. And this hardware matches with the high mass hip shot ridge at the bottom of the bass as well, which both of these are just superb quality. Now I want to talk about what is probably the most unique thing about this bass, and it is the pickup configuration and how you operate all the controls on it. This bass comes equipped with three single coil Nordstrand blade pickups. I've never played these pickups before, but might just be my new favorite jazz style single coils. We'll have a listen to these later on, but first I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Knobs, they're a thing of the past. Basses with buttons, where have they been all my life? Even switches and do one. The three buttons on the control plate operate the corresponding pickups, so it's just on and off, and you can have any configuration that you want. Now there's no active circuitry on here at all, but we do have a little tone roller. You haven't got any knobs poking up. So now let's take a listen to what this bass sounds like, and all of the sounds you'll be listening to are going through the Line 6 HX Stomp. On the HX Stomp, I'm going through a Gallion-Kruger head with the Ampeg SVT 8x10 capsin. Nothing else in between, just straight into the stomp and then into your ear holes. Let's have a listen. So I actually have quite a big issue with this bass, and it's that it's making me want to sell every single bass that I have and go and get a custom one from Alpher. This might just be one of the best basses I've played, and I think I've realized my new favorite pickup configuration. Having all 3 pickups on just gives you a really, really fat but almost scooped sound that I can't really say I can match up with any other basses that I've had before. And one of my favorite basses is the Gibson Grabber, the G3, and that has 3 single coils, and I love that sound. So this kind of explains, I think, why I really like this pickup configuration. Now, whilst all 3 pickups on is quite modern sounding, if you take the 2 outer ones out of the picture and just have that middle single coil, you get an awesome kind of 50s P-bass sound. Having the neck and the middle pickup on, you get kind of a modern fat sounding P-bass sound, and with the bridge in the middle you get a bit of a humbucker sound from it as well. The 2 pickup configurations that I don't like so much is the bridge pickup by itself, but that's to be expected. I just don't really like bridge single coils by themselves. And then actually I feel like the jazz bass configuration isn't the best jazz bass sound that I've heard. But if you're going to have this bass, you're going to put it on all 3 pickups, right? That's why you would want it. Now, a characteristic about these pickups and this setup in general that I actually quite enjoy is the fact it's quite compressed sounding naturally, but not in an artificial way. There's no compression going on here, but these Nordstrand pickups with the high mass bridge, I think as well, give it a really tight sound, which is just great. The only thing that I think about this bass that I would do to improve it is maybe look at putting in some kind of preamp. I'd love to hear what that kind of more bridge humbucker-esque sound sounds like with like a Music Man style preamp in there. I think that would be very cool. Now, of course, that would add to the weight of this, but then this bass only weighs 7 pounds and 12 ounces, so it's actually really light. I haven't even talked about how it plays yet. It obviously plays amazingly well across the fretboard as well. As soon as I got it out of the case, I was immediately in heaven. It just plays like butter, and of course, all of this is no surprise because this bass is expensive. It costs around £3,000, but for what you're getting, the specs themselves, and the fact it's just from 2 guys running Alpher, you get what you're paying. Now, I was joking earlier about selling all my basses, but this bass actually really has turned my head to the world of custom basses, and I would definitely love to see what a custom Jonny Dibble Alpher bass would look like. Let me know in a comment down below what your custom bass would be like. If you like what you've seen in this video, make sure you click the link in the description where you can buy this actual bass from Alpher. It is a one-of-a-kind, and they have got several others for sale on there, but if your dream bass isn't on there, then fear not, because your dreams can become a reality thanks to the guys over at Alpher if you get in touch with them today. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.